Lawyer, one skilled and licensed to prepare, manage, and both prosecute or protect a court docket motion as an agent for every other and who additionally offers recommendation on criminal things that may additionally or might also now not require court docket action. Lawyers follow the regulation to unique cases. They inspect the statistics and the proof through conferring with their customers and reviewing documents, and they put together and file the pleadings in court. At the trial, they introduce evidence, interrogate witnesses, and argue questions of regulation and fact. If they do now not win the case, they might also are seeking a new trial or remedy in an appellate court. In many instances, attorneys can carry about the agreement of a case besides trial via negotiation, reconciliation, and compromise. In addition, the regulation offers persons the electricity to prepare and decide their felony rights in many things and in a number of ways, as via wills, contracts, or company bylaws, and legal professionals' useful resource in many of these arrangements. Since the 20th century, a hastily growing subject of work for attorneys has been the illustration of consumers earlier than administrative committees and courts and earlier than legislative committees. Lawyers have a number of loyalties in their work, inclusive of loyalties to their clients, to the administration of justice, to the community, to their mates in practice, and to themselves. When these loyalties conflict, the requirements of the occupation are meant to impact a reconciliation. Legal exercise varies from U.S. to country. In England, legal professionals are divided into barristers, who plead in the greater courts, and solicitors, who do workplace work and plead in the decreased courts. In the United States, attorneys regularly specialize in restrained areas of law, such as criminal, divorce, corporate, probate, or private injury, although many are worried in regularly occurring practice. In France, several kinds of experts and even non-professionals take care of a range of factors of prison work. The most prestigious is the avocat, who is equal in rank to a justice of the peace or regulation professor. Roughly similar to the English barrister, the avocat's major feature is to plead in court. In France, as in most civil law countries, the examination of witnesses is performed through the justice of the peace alternatively than the attorney, as in common law countries. In their pleading, avocats enhance their argument and factor out discrepancies in the testimony of witnesses. This is the important capability open to advocates to persuade the court docket on prison and factual points. Formerly, in addition to the advocates, there had been additionally avows and agrees. The former represented litigants in all procedural things besides the oral presentation, organized briefs, and negotiated settlements, whilst the latter, few in number, have been accountable for pleading in sure business courts. Today, the big difference between avows and advocates has been abolished in all, however, the appellate courts. The place avows proceed to exercise as before. Get a Britannica premium subscription and get admission to the different content. Subscribe now. In addition to these expert groups, there are non-professional prison counselors who supply recommendation on a variety of prison issues and are regularly employed via commercial enterprise firms. In almost all civil law countries, there are notaries who have distinct rights to deal with such workplace work as marriage settlements and wills. In Germany, the chief difference is between legal professionals and notaries. The German attorney, however, performs an even smaller court position than the French avocat, mostly due to the fact shows on factors of regulation are limited, and litigation is frequently left to junior partners. Attorneys are regularly constrained to exercise earlier than courts in unique territories. There are in addition restrictions in that sure attorneys exercise solely earlier than appeals courts, regularly necessitating a new lawyer for every degree of litigation. In Germany, legal professionals are employed in the administration of government to a higher extent than in common law countries. In communist nations, attorneys have been broadly used as advisors to authorities. Bureaus, however, had some distance, much less scope in representing individuals. See additionally advocate, barrister, solicitor. The editors of Encyclopedia Britannica. This article was once most currently revised and up to date with the aid of Adam